At least since the Reformation, the letters of Paul have had a central place in theological discussions throughout the church. A new interpretation of Paul was one of the turning points in Luther's personal life and also in the church's history. Paul continues to have a prominent role in theological discussion today. There are a variety of different movements, most famously the New Perspective on Paul, that have arisen in the last 50 or so years that have offered reinterpretations of certain of Paul's doctrines and certain of Paul's teachings. But it's not just theologians and biblical scholars who've been interested in the Apostle Paul. Political thinkers and philosophers, and particularly postmodern, trendy kind of philosophers have suddenly become interested in Paul. Everybody's talking about Paul. And in all of those discussions, there is some insight into what Paul is about and what he's doing. What we hope to do in the course that we'll offer in Easter term 2023 is try to bring together the insights from these various movements and these various thinkers into a cohesive whole, to recognize all of these provide one facet or another of Paul's understanding of things. Paul as a political theologian, Paul as a kind of philosophical theologian, Paul as a prophet or an apostle who is bringing the good news to the Gentiles, Paul in his relation to Judaism. But at the heart of all that, we want to see how Paul is fundamentally a biblical theologian, and how how in his entire theology, all of his letters, are working out the implications of what God revealed in Scripture that was fulfilled ultimately in the death, resurrection, and ascension of Jesus Christ. We'll be looking at Paul, the biblical theologian, as a way of tying together all the different facets of Paul's theology.